welcome back to Gigabyte Grove. Today's going to be a little bit different of a video. We don't have the actual product to showcase, but it is so imperative that we talk about this project because of what it actually is. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the KrakenRF Discovery System. So what it is it's a comprehensive system for radio enthusiasts and professionals that combines the KrakenSDR, which is software-defined radio. It has 5 channels that allows you to bring in a total of 5 frequencies, and the Discovery Dish, which is actually a dish that you can set up. It's a satellite dish that you can aim and use to try to triangulate your signals. So what is the KrakenRF, or what makes it so special? Well, so the KrakenRF device, or the KrakenSDR itself, has an operating range of 24 megahertz to 1766 megahertz. So that's 1.7 gigahertz. And why that's important is a system like a cheap SDR, you can only do maybe 50 something megahertz to roughly about 800 megahertz. Whereas when you bring in a system like an RTL SDR blog, these actually do quite a bit better. You can get sometimes into the hertz range, but this specific system is aimed more towards radio enthusiasts, ham operators, emergency first responders, things like that. Now, this does offer it does offer BiST, which is where you can power an external device like an amplifier, a low noise amplifier, or something else that's in your feed line for your antenna. So something like if you're trying to get any of the NOAA or the GOES, you can power those low noise amplifiers. Those amplifiers, you can power them straight from the KrakenSDR. It's a rugged, well-built machine, and it includes things like DSP software and stuff like that built into it. And it works with anything like a Raspberry Pi, Windows PC, Linux, Mac. And it also includes a web interface for the actual SDR that lets you customize it even more. Some of the software that it works for is some of the most common software out there. You can use it with SDR++, SDR Uno, SDR Angel, SatDump, things like that, software like that. And it's huge to have something that capable that is at a consumer-friendly price. Now, it is a little steep, and we'll talk about the price in a little bit. But let's talk about the Discovery Dish, the dish itself. So the dish is a 70-centimeter dish built out of aluminum, and it has interchangeable feeds. So the feeds, or the feed horn, if you look at a satellite dish, a normal satellite dish, I don't have one with me right now, but we'll put some footage on the screen so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. The leg that comes out of it uses what's called a feed horn, or the feed horn, and the feed horn is what actually brings in the signal from the satellite. It comes down, bounces off the satellite, and hits the feed horn, and then bam, there you have your signal. But these feed horns are actually interchangeable. So you've got like an L band for weather satellites, that's like the 1.69 gigahertz range. The hydrogen radio line, or the hydrogen line radio astronomy feed horn, which is about 1.4 gigahertz. And then you have the Inmarsat, which is Inmarsat and Arrow are communication satellites. And that is at 1.5 gigahertz. So they include specific feed horns that allows you to get things like the GOES weather satellite. You can do LRPT with the NOAA satellites, or HRPT with the NOAA. That's high resolution and low resolution picture. And then the Discovery Dish system actually has a built-in low noise amplifier all on its own, not including anything you put in your actual feed line. And it's waterproof, which if you have done anything with radio, anything with communications, anything with anything, you know that waterproofing your cable, waterproofing your endpoints, all of that, super important. almost impossible to do. You're always going to get a little bit of water. So some of the other stuff that you can do with the KrakenRF system or the Discovery system, they use it for what's called RDF, or radio direction finding. Basically, where's that signal coming from? This actually works really, really well for that because of how aimable it is and how portable it is. So if you need to triangulate or figure out where interference is coming from, perfect system for it. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can do what's called passive radar. Sorry, I got to get something going on here. You can do what's called passive radar. So the passive radar allows you to actually, I scroll down a little bit more. Passive radar actually allows you to change or have different frequencies sweeping through, and then you can actually combine those to map out what you're looking for. Like I said, you can do real-time weather satellite data like the GOES HRPT or HRIT for GOES. You could do the GK2 Alpha or the Feng Yun, which is a Chinese satellite. You could do radio astronomy with the hydrogen line. You can do radio mapping. You can do Inmarsat. It's insane some of the stuff that you can do with it. So some of the accessories, they have the metal outdoor enclosure, the S-band feed, which is 2.2 to 2.3 gigahertz, the L-band, which is 1.69, but will also allow you to get things like the GOES satellite, stuff like that. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes. How much does it cost? Well, the KrakenRF, if you were to buy the SDR itself, just the SDR, you're looking at about $500 US from the official KrakenRF website. Some different warehouses have it a little more. So Hacker Warehouse, I think I saw it for $510. And then the Discovery Dish itself is priced at about $110. And then each of the feeds have their own, you have to buy the feeds separately, and they're about $110 a piece. Some of the other stuff that you can get with it, you can get like the I forget what they call it, crack antenna. It's a magnetic whip antenna that you can use. It's a set of 5 different antennas for like direction finding stuff, but you can also use it for the Kraken SDR. And like I said, it comes with you get the metal enclosure also, and that can be found on their website. Now, why is this important? Well, a product like the Kraken Discovery System does not exist outside of this at consumer prices. Does it exist? Yeah. Can you piece it together? Yeah. Is it going to cost you more than what it would cost to get a KrakenRF system? Yeah, considerably. So if you're interested in radio astronomy, or you want to set up the NOAA APT receiver like we have, but you want to take it a step a little further and get yourself access to the GOES satellite or download weather maps, things like that, the Kraken Discovery System is going to be the way to go. Now, full disclosure, I did reach out to KrakenRF to try to get our hands on one of these for the channel so that we could demo it and have one set up here at Gigabyte Grove. Unfortunately, they were not able to send us one for testing, which is fine. I understand. If we do end up getting our hands on one of them, I would love to do a showcase on them, because to have something like that here at Gigabyte Grove that we can showcase, or that we can branch out and try and expand new things. I've seen a couple other people have messed around with it or have made videos. Gabe from Save It for Parts is one of the big ones. I watch him all the time, and he was able to get his hands on one of those. That's actually what speared this video, me to cover it, is because when he covered it, I looked into it and I was like, wow, that's a really innovative system. So we don't have our hands on it. I would love to get my hands on it. If you know someone at KrakenRF, send them this video. Let them know to reach out to us. We would love, 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 love to showcase that type of technology, that innovation, and get it into the hands of more people. Until then, though, thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Share it with a friend. if you feel it's something they need to know about. And I'm sorry for the shortness of this video, but it just had to be discussed, had to get the information out there. I have a full breakdown of what the KrakenRF system is on our website at gigabytegrove.com. I wrote a blog about it, and you can check it out there. Until next time, you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you around the Grove.
Gigabyte Grove, right hand in hand, growing together, our vibrant whole land, roots in the earth, the skies of